Let's start migrating the product page template from Webflow e-commerce to Shopify. There are two ways we can get this done. One of these methods is using a buy module from the Shopify component library. Let's see how this is done. I open the Shopify Webflow app and go to the Store Builder section. Click Add New button and select the buy module from the list. In the opening screen, I am asked to select a product that this buy module will be used for. Since I am using CMS and the product context will be selected dynamically, I just select CMS in the list and click Copy Element button. Then I will just paste it into the page. Now I have a fully set up product page template. The benefit of using a buy module component is that I get all my elements with the required configuration. This will avoid many possible errors from the get-go. I will just wrap it into a container and a section just to make the page look tidier. All I need to do now is connecting my product specific attribute values and the CMS content to the elements. The most important step of the buy module configuration is connecting the product ID field to the product container. In the navigator, let me expand all my elements. You will quickly notice that all the elements are styled using the client first naming convention. But you will also notice some of the element names start with a double dash. These elements are Shopify components, which means they are assigned a Shopify function or data using a Shopify attribute. To explore and know better about the Shopify attributes, you can select these elements and see their assigned attributes. Now I will select the product container element and go to the Element Settings tab. In the Custom Attributes section, I already have the SF product attribute assigned to the element. I will just connect its value to the product ID field from the CMS. The first part of our configuration is complete. The second part is connecting the variant option selector attribute values. Firstly, click on the first variant option selector and connect the collection to the product option 1 values field. Remember, we have 3 product option name fields and 3 product option value fields. We are going to use each for one of these 3 components. In the navigator, select the custom option wrapper component and go to the element settings. In the Custom Attributes section, set the value of the SF Change option attribute to the Product Option 1 name field. Then select its direct child element, called Custom Option Value, and set its attribute value to the displayed name field. Our component configuration is done. Now I want to display the name of the option value too. Let's select the text element called Option Title and set its content to the displayed name field. Let's also show the option group name in the label element. To do so, I simply select the element and set its text to the product option 1 name field. One last thing that I want to do here is displaying each option selector only if there is an option group for it. So let's set a condition of visibility for each block. I want this block to be visible only if product option 1 values field is set. So if the product has no variants, the option selector group is not going to be visible. Simple as that. Our setup is done. Now let's repeat the same process for the next 2 blocks. Firstly, I will make the block conditionally visible. Next, let's set the label text. Now connect the collection to the product option 2 values field. Then select the custom option wrapper element and set its attribute value to the product options 2 name. Next, select the custom option value and set its attribute value to the displayed name field. Finally, select the option title and set its text content to the displayed name field as well, and we're done. Let's repeat this one more time for the last option group too. Make the block conditionally visible. Set the label text. Connect the collection to the product option 3 values field. Then select the custom option wrapper element and set its attribute value to the product options 3 name. Select the custom option value and set its attribute value to the displayed name field. Finally, select the option title element and set its text content to the displayed name field as well. And we're done. One last thing to address here is the different states of the option selector buttons. As you may notice that each group has a slightly different look. That's because the buttons in the first block are in their active states. When an option value is selected, the button and its children elements are given the class called SFActive. You can style everything inside of the button for the active state by using this combo class. I am happy with this look for the active state, so I will not style this further. I just removed the active class from the Peel button element. And similarly, the second block is styled for the option unavailable state. When an option is unavailable, the button and everything in it will be added to class called sfOptionUnavailable. We can use this to style the option unavailable state for the buttons. I will also remove this before moving on. And we are done with the product page configuration. All other elements in the page has the required attributes assigned and they won't need to be set any values. From this point on, it's just a matter of styling the components and the layout to your taste. The only thing to pay attention here is making sure that all your components are placed inside of the product container. Before publishing my product page, all I need is a cart pop-up component in this page. Let's add that too and test our product page. I open the Shopify Webflow app. Go to the Store Builder section. Click Add New button and in the opening screen I select the cart module. Next, I select the With pop-up from the drop-down and click Copy Element button. You can paste it anywhere inside of the page. Once I paste it, the pop-up will come to the page in the open state. The pop-up is opened and closed by adding and removing the sfCartOpen combo class. When a new item is added to cart, the cart pop-up element and everything in it is given sfCartOpen class. To hide my cart module for now, I will just remove the sfCartOpen class from the cart pop-up component. Let's publish our site and test our product page. As you notice, even though that I hadn't connected the content to my components like product information, images, and price, my product page is still populated with the right information. That is because all my elements are assigned the required attributes to pull this information directly from Shopify. We'll shortly go back to the designer and connect the CMS content to all the elements. That is going to make our page server-side rendered before the page load, and we can work with real-time product data in the Webflow designer. Now let's add this product to cart and proceed to checkout. Everything seems to work just fine. Once I click the checkout, Shopify picks it up from that point on. Now let's connect the product information. Let's start with the product title. Next, the price and the compare price. And the product description. Finally, let's set the vendor name. The SKU and the available items are updated based on the selected variant, so those will be rendered on the page load. Now let's set the product image to the main image field. And finally, let's populate our thumbnail images. Set the source of the thumbnail image collection to the gallery images. Then make sure the thumbnail element is selected and set its background image as product gallery image. Let's publish the site and test it before moving to the next stage. My product page works just fine. From this point on, I can style all my components however I like. For now, I am going to leave it the way it is. In the next video, we're going to be showing you how to replace this product page layout with the existing layout in the Webflow e-commerce template.